Welcome to Books That Transform, where every book is a journey and every page a new horizon. Subscribe and join us in discovering stories that shape minds and transform lives. Begin your transformation today. Did you know that the simple act of nodding while asking a question increases the likelihood of getting a yes response? This is one of the many fascinating insights that Robert Cialdini offers in his groundbreaking book, Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion. Diving into this captivating read, you'll find yourself on a journey with Cialdini, a renowned psychologist and marketer, as he explores the intriguing world of persuasion. His comprehensive analysis of why we say yes is not only enlightening, but also applicable in our daily lives. From business to personal relationships, Cialdini's insights offer a roadmap to ethical influence. This isn't just a book, it's a deep dive into the human psychology of compliance, exploring the triggers that drive our decisions and actions. Throughout this journey, Cialdini compels us to reflect on our own susceptibility to persuasion and how we can wield this powerful tool responsibly. Stay tuned to discover the 6 universal principles of influence that Cialdini uncovers. At the heart of Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion are 6 key principles that govern our decision-making: reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. Let's start with reciprocity. This principle is simple yet powerful. If someone does something for us, we feel compelled to return the favor. It is deeply ingrained in our nature, and it is this sense of obligation that can be leveraged to influence our decisions. Next, we have commitment and consistency. Once we make a choice or take a stand, we work to behave consistently with that commitment. This principle is often used to get us to agree to a small initial request, only to follow up with larger requests that we find hard to refuse because we want to stay consistent. Third on our list is social proof. We are social creatures, and we often look to others to determine what is correct. If we see others engaging in a behavior, we are more likely to deem that behavior as appropriate and follow suit. Then, there's authority. We tend to obey figures of authority. This principle explains why we are more likely to listen to a doctor's advice about our health or follow a police officer's instructions. The 5th principle is liking. We are more likely to be influenced by people we like. This could be because they are similar to us, because they complement us, or simply because we find them attractive. Finally, we have scarcity. The less there is of something, the more valuable it becomes. This principle is often used in marketing to create a sense of urgency. Limited time offer, or while supplies last, are common phrases that capitalize on our fear of missing out. These principles are not just abstract theories. They are powerful tools that can be used in practical, everyday situations. Understanding them and how they impact our decision-making process is the first step towards becoming more persuasive and, at the same time, more resistant to manipulation. So how can we use these principles of persuasion in our daily life, and more importantly, how can we defend ourselves against them? The art of persuasion isn't just for salespeople or negotiators. We all use persuasion in our day-to-day interactions, whether we're trying to convince a friend to see a movie with us, or persuading our boss to give us that promotion. But it's crucial to use these principles ethically, respecting the autonomy and dignity of others. To guard against manipulation, we need to be aware of these principles and how they're being used. For instance, if a salesperson is trying to create a sense of urgency, remember the principle of scarcity, and consider whether the product really is as limited as they're making it out to be. Ultimately, understanding these principles of persuasion arms us with the tools to make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and assert our own influence. Understanding these principles equips us with the knowledge to navigate our social world more effectively and ethically. Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion is a must-read for anyone who wants to understand the hidden forces that shape our decisions. Today, we've delved into the heart of this enlightening piece, exploring the 6 principles of persuasion that Roberto Cialdini so eloquently lays out. We've journeyed through the concepts of reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking and scarcity. Each of these principles, as we've discovered, has a profound influence on our everyday decisions and interactions. Moreover, we've seen how these principles can be practically applied in our lives, whether it's to foster healthier relationships, make better business decisions, or simply to understand the world around us in a deeper, more meaningful way. This glimpse into the psychology of persuasion is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting to be discovered in the pages of Influence. If you found this summary insightful, Subscribe to Books That Transform for more engaging book summaries. Share this video with others to help them discover the power of persuasion too.